Hello and welcome to the FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. And now I'm kind of doing this. Well, I'm not doing this live, so we're going to get straight into it. And we're just going to go. Well, I was supposed to be going on to the auction house, but I accidentally went on to the store. I kind of forgot where the auction house was, and so I'll quickly go back to the trade around about here. And I've been watching a little video, and it's the best ultimate team player, and that was from MGH. You should go and check his channel out. He's a massive FIFA fan, and we have to go try and search for the Northern Ireland, and this player called Davis, and I end up kind of bidding for two of the same players, and yeah, so I end up bidding for two of the same players, and then I realise that the FIFA 13 isn't currently working to its full potential at the moment. So he's got really good stats, he has, and he is a great potential player to be on the ultimate team. This is what I'm trying to bring to my one of the ultimate teams. Well, that's what it's trying to be. So I want to try and get the nationality as Northern Ireland, because not everybody has a nationality of Northern Ireland. So we bid him for not much, but So we buy two of the players, and then the auction house just says, nope, there's an error, you can't buy him, and so you'll see that later on after the game, and that's it. So we're going to kick straight into the game now, and I'm not too sure who we play. I don't think I can pronounce the name, but before we do anything, we have a bit of trouble with the players. Their contracts have run out, so I've had a few spare bronze contracts. They're not the best contracts, I know, so I'll have to switch them around, and I need to try and find some gold contracts. If you know where to get the gold contracts, please leave a message below, so then so then I can know where to find out the gold contracts and where to get them. Okay, radio. So as you know, there's a new single player thing. Like, I've left it so then we can start a new single player, and I think at the end we get the score of 2-0, I believe 2-0, and we did have some pretty nice goals, and it was either 2 or 3-0. So yeah, you'll have to see during the game, and this episode will be a bit different. Like, it won't be normally the, I don't know, odd 20-minute video. It will be cut down. I'll be doing a lot of editing, so this video will be taking a lot of my effort in, which, most of my videos normally do. But this one will be extra special, and it will take it will take a fair amount of time. So, yeah. So we're kicking off with the FIFA 13 first match of the day, and we're getting off to a good start here. I'm trying to see how all the players are going. If you don't already know, I did get David Beckham. He's a very good player, and he meets full potential that I really like, and they managed to get the ball back, which wasn't kind of my plan. I was kind of hoping to score a goal in the first 5 to 6 minutes, but that didn't work out, and the opposite team got an injury. No, it wasn't me for the first time. It was actually I don't know, I think he obviously didn't exercise enough, so they put a substitution on, and we got straight back onto the game, and I managed to screw that up a little bit there. Yeah, so we're getting on to it. As you can see, we now have kind of a little free kick here, and we're going straight into it. Once again, I'm trying to pass it around as much as I can, But they have actually got quite a good defence team. You may not see it, but they do have a good defence team. And yeah, that was a wonderful goal there. It's from Rossi. I didn't actually think I'd score that, so that was a bit of a shock. I honestly thought the defenders were going to block it off, but no, that was actually an alright goal. It was, yeah, it was an alright goal. If you see here that we actually stopped for about a second and managed to score a goal, so that's 1-0, and doing pretty good so far. So as you can see, they're starting to get to my side, and they done like the cross was a bit overpowered, and they didn't manage to get it to the other player, so we just got a goal kick from here. And maybe I thought I should have kind of kicked that out a little bit more, and they started to get the ball straight away, which wasn't, you know, it kind of scared me a little bit that they were going to score. But I managed to wipe it out a little bit, as I was a bit rusty on this game because I haven't actually been playing FIFA 13 for a good week or so. So I was kind of rusty here and there, but we managed to get it out successfully, and it was a good game. So now the team has the ball, and honestly here I thought they were doing pretty good. They were kind of skilling me up a little bit here and there, and when it got to this point, I was honestly shitting bricks, and I thought they were going to score, but nope, my players got right in there. It was great defending. I should have kicked it out a little bit more, so then it, you know, kind of cleared my area for the goalkeeper, but we managed to do our thing and get it out there, and I thought I was going to score here, but no, it was kind of a risky move there. So it was definitely a risky move for the other team, because they actually passed it to their goalkeeper, which it would have been alright if it was a bit further away and like my whole team wasn't there, but it wasn't, you know, like that. So we had a little bit of a shot there, and it didn't work out. I wasn't, you know, hoping it would work out because I knew it wouldn't. So we managed to get the ball again, but it gets taken off us straight away, and no, my luck, it was, you know, wasn't meant to happen. So yeah. So as you can see here, the other team do have possession of the ball quite often, and they managed to get it up onto my side, you know, quite a lot. So you know, they definitely wasn't the easiest team I played against, but then again, you know, they weren't the hardest. They were just kind of in the middle. They didn't, you know, have the best defending, but they definitely did have, you know, some of the best strikers and all of that. So that was half time. We got the 1-0 there, and so as you can see, we only had 48% of possession, and they had 52. So, you know, kind of a bit of a difference, not too much, but here we go. So we kick off to the second half, and they managed to kind of screw up the first little bit of it, and we get it back. So we get it, and we try and score, but it doesn't seem to work out. I tried, you know, as you can see, I will talk over this bit from where I try a few long shots, see if I can get some nice goals, but it just doesn't seem to work out. So, like, in this game, I've actually learned a lot with my players. I need to upgrade them a lot, because I've still got a lot of bronze players, and not all of them have the same nationality, which means that they won't play as well as they normally would with with a normal nationality. Like, say, because I want to get a full team of Northern Ireland, so they won't play as well if, you know. So we managed to get the ball back from the opposite team. I don't know how this exactly works out, but that was a nice pass straight down there, and I tried to score again. It was probably about a foot off the goalpost, so I don't think that would have gone in. But yeah, no, my luck, that wouldn't. With FIFA, I don't really have the best kind of I'm not the best at FIFA, so I'm pretty terrible. But I tried to like pass it over to my other team, like my other teammate, and the defender did pretty well with blocking it off. And yeah, they tried to get up to my kind of area again, up to the box, and my defenders just take it and keep the ball on them. But yeah, we're doing pretty well here. So here I actually scored a quite nice goal. I managed to pass it over, kind of cross it over, and we scored a pretty nice goal. Come on, that was another goal from Rossi, and he's definitely man of the match this game. And we managed to score quite a nice goal from him, and that was the 2-0 from Stratford. So overall, I'm really impressed with Rossi, and yeah, we kind of managed to get a successful game of 2-0, kind of on the 70th minute of the game, and yeah, we managed to block all of the like passes and everything with a defender, like with strikers on the opposite team. So my defence was actually pretty good overall. Maybe I should upgrade them a little bit, like get some new players here and there. But as you can see at the end of the video, I do try and get some new players, but it just doesn't seem to work out. But I can get a player from the Northern Ireland, which is on the gold kind of level. I honestly did think that I was going to score here, and that actually, yeah, that just gave me a bit of a fright, because I didn't really want it to become a 2-1 kind of situation, because then I felt like I'd need to get another goal, because I don't mind drawing a game, but it's, I don't know, I'd rather win a game than draw a game. Like, I know in real life, like in real football, you'd rather draw a game than lose a game, definitely. I think anyone would. But in my situation, I'd rather win a game than draw a game. So, it's a corner here, and they don't manage to do too well. I thought they was going to do pretty good, but my passing was shocking. I should have definitely booted it out, but they managed to get it again and again and again, and they kept passing it like into the box, and then I felt like I had to run it all out and then just do as well as I could. That was a pretty nice pass there, and they managed to pass the ball back to me, so I don't think that was their plan. But yeah, that was another miss from me. Kind of, you know, that was probably about a foot off again. And so we're on the 90th minute here, and I think they tried to score. Yeah, it comes up to here when they try to score, but it doesn't go too well for them. They kind of block it off a little bit, and my defence team was, you know, pretty good. So yeah, that was, you know, so do a little bit of a throw in here, and as you can see, he's kind of skilling me about a little bit, get a bit annoyed, and then just bury it away, and then the whistle goes. So yes, so that's the full time. That was 2-0 to Stratford, so that's a very good game. So that was the full time, and we've got 481 total points out of that, which really wasn't the best, but you know, at least we got 3 points out of it, and we've still got 7 remaining games left. So hopefully we can win all of those, or perhaps draw them. So I was going to play a different, like another game, but then I decided no, I want to try and get my, you know, Davis player. But here I find out that this error occurs, and here it is. So it says that there's an error with EA, and so I've got to try again later. But I'm not sure if it gave me my money back or not. So hopefully it did, because if it didn't, I'd be pretty annoyed. But that's what it is, really. Can't really do much about it. So I go and, you know, I see how much we can get him for, but it seems that I had to get him for at least 1,000 to buy him now. So that's what I done, and managed to buy him. Obviously, it was quite expensive, but it's a great player that I really wanted. So that's what I've done. I bought him. There you go, as you can see, I brought him there. And I signed him straight away to the kind of centre midfield. Now, as you can see, I do need my chemistry to go up, and that is because my players all have different nationality. And now, as I did say during the game, that my kind of overall nationality that I want to get is Northern Ireland. It's a bit different, I know. Not everyone's cup of tea Northern Ireland, but that's what I wanted to go for. Maybe, I don't know, in FIFA 14 or FIFA 13, I might do another Ultimate Team. But in this one, I just really wanted to do Northern Ireland. They do have some good players, not exactly the best players, but you don't really need the best players with all of the running, the pacing, and all of that. So I kind of swap over my, my layout of the team, and then I just thought, yeah, maybe the 4-4-2 formation. That was doing alright, and I decided round about now that I really did need a striker or right midfielder, and I go to find some. I think I did get a right midfielder, I believe. I'm not too sure what his name was, but I definitely know I did get a right midfielder, and then I thought that I really wanted to get a striker. So yeah, I was trying to organise out all of my players, see who could go where, and if we have any spare players that can fit the position. But unfortunately we didn't, and I realised that I've really got to sell most of my bronze players, because I don't actually have as much money as I really need to get a full team. But that's why this is a series, because we want to get as much money as we can and get the best players, well, the best possible players that we can get. So yeah, I go back to the nationality of Northern Ireland. I see a few players here, and I was really really wanting to go for Evans there, and I just thought I don't particularly know, but yeah, I am pretty sure I went with him. Brun, I think that's his name. I'm not too sure because I'm kind of seeing this in a very small screen, but yeah. So I kind of lowered the bet, see how low I could go to get a good player, and then I realised, nope, I'm not dealing with silvers. I want to go straight out to the gold, and we managed to get a little bit, like the deal a little bit lower, and yeah, we managed to get him. There we go. It wasn't that much money, but yeah, we got him in the end, and we'll see how he performs the next game, really. Rightio, we're putting Brun in his position that he should be in, and that is the right midfielder. And now you can see our nationality and chemistry is going up, which is all good. And we kind of have to sell one of our best players, which I did get a few hundred from him, so I was kind of happy overall. But yeah, I decided that I really needed a new player, and then I couldn't find one, so yeah, I was kind of disappointed with that. Now, as you can see, I was, I really wanted to go for a striker, and you'll see here that we don't have much luck with a striker. They all seem to be silvers, and I kind of figured out why, and that was because I had the Barclays on, and yeah, I kind of figured that one out. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty good game. We've got 2 new players, which could have great potential, and yeah. So as you can see, I was kind of browsing through all of these different players, and in the end, I just didn't manage to find any. Like, so I tried the nationality England, and then I found a few good players, but it wasn't up to my standards. So I just went straight back to Northern Ireland, see if we could find any different players. So here are the results. And as you can see, most of them were bronze and silver. There was no gold whatsoever. So at this time, I got really annoyed and just thought, nope, not having it. And yeah, so anyway, guys, that's the end of this FIFA game, like FIFA gameplay. And I'll see you in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Be sure to like this, and bye bye.